Ignore this link I'm about to send you.
I ignore everything you send me.
Ah, yeah, man. Remind me of somebody I know.
She said they pay you back yet or what?
Hey, you knocked it out of the park with the title of this one, bro.
Wait, what was the title again? I don't even
Knocked it out of the park.
I'll tell you what, man. I got this sound effect loaded up for the 1775 copy.
Stand by for the show.
Oh, I'm mixing the indica and the 60.
Oh, what the hell just happened? There we go.
Oh, God.
Calm down, everybody. Calm the fuck down. We didn't catch you at a bad time, did we?
No. I just finished taking a shit. I think that was for that Bruno shit.
And if you don't take a shit before you hit the bong like that, bro, you might.
I think it was a Pruno shit.
Oh, yeah. Lots to discuss here. Lots to discuss. Welcome in. Here, I should start like this. Welcome in. Under the disgusted. Lots to get into today. He said it's a slow news day, man. Never mind. Joe Biden. Everyone thought he was going to drop out today. We got some stuff to look at, man. Let's see. Let's get into it, man. All right, let's see. Today, welcome in, everybody. This is Under the Tree 420. I'm Dallas the One. And today is July 2nd, year of our Lord 2024. Let's see what we have here. All right. Here's the show description. In today's episode, we do not have a rundown. Oh, by the way, I did repair all the grammar mistakes and misspellings. No, I thought I did. I didn't. Rundown. Why? Because Wesley is a lazy little bitch who couldn't be bothered to write a rundown. Why? Because he decided to burn money off his off his roommate to get fucking drunk instead. I don't know why I even fucking what's this? Employ this loser at this point. What a faggot. Likely Dallas has a plethora. Blackley?
I think I meant to say luckily.
Shit to ramble on about. P.S. Did I mention Wesley is a gay faggot? Vretard, alcoholic, fat 40. You said fat twice. Fat 40-year-old who lives rent free in mommy's basement. Just kidding. Wesley, Illy. Holy shit. What old typos in this one, Wesley? How fucking drunk are you, bro?
Well, I was drunk. I'm coming down now, but I was pretty.
All right, I'm Dallas the one. Let me introduce him. Here he is. The meat's in full effect. Oh yeah, man. Thanks for that.
It was harder for you to. It was harder for you to read it than it was for me to write it.
Yeah, man. Well, on this new monitor, the print's kind of small, and I'm not breaking out the glasses just yet. You know what I'm saying? So,
like that small D behind you.
I had to trade the small D for the big D, man. It's hard to take the big D on the road.
For a goddamn fucking our groupies.
If only we had groupies, man. Someday. Oh, here's my latest scammer, Emily Elizabeth.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I like playing with scammers. This is obviously a scammer. Hey, so you were talking about, let's jump right in there because I'm interested. You were talking about Pruno. Now that's like the jailhouse fucking liquor.
All right, man. Here's what I can tell you. All right. So we had Canada Day, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I meant to have some music ready for old Canada Day, but I didn't want to ruin the show right from Jump Street.
Right. So
we'll close with that though.
So Canada Day, the LCBO, the liquor store, the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, they close up. They're not open on Canada Day. So what we got to do, we got to stock up for Canada Day, right? You know, you got to do the day before stock up for 2 days. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I went ahead and did that.
Hurricane coming, you know, in Florida.
Yeah, straight up, dog. Buckle up. Get in the goddamn.
I mean, the first thing you run out of at a hurricane party is liquor, dude. Trust me.
Oh man, I remember when COVID hit, dude. This refrigerator, we had 2 refrigerators stock full of goddamn whiskey bottles, beer, and Sammy had a goddamn. I think she had like 24 60s, 60 pounders, whatever they call them up there. What are down there? What do they call them in the 60s? A handle? A handle?
Yeah, that's like 1.75.
Right. So she had about 24 of those. We stocked right the hell up, dog, because we were worried, you know, when Trudeau decided to lock it all down, right? We were worried the liquor store was going to shut down. So we just stocked up. We stocked the fuck up, dog. And I'll tell you, man.
Tell me. All right, so you're not going to tell me. Pruno and botulism, what to know?
Yeah, where did that come about?
Pruno is homemade alcohol that some people make in jails and prisons. Pruno is sometimes called hooch, brew, prison wine, and buck. No matter what it's called, it can give you more than a cheap buzz.
Oh, he gave me more than a cheap buzz.
It can give you a life-threatening illness called botulism. What is botulism?
I told you not to read this to me.
All right, you can unplug if you want. Botulism. It's important to inform our audience of the dangers.
Well, hang on. Let me finish leading up the story here, man.
Okay.
Because I remembered it now. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank God for that.
Sorry, I cut you off. So what happened was, So we doubled down because Canada Day, liquor stores closed, right? And what always happens when you get 2 days worth of liquor because the liquor store is closed, you drink all the liquor that same night, you know? And that's exactly what we did. We drank I spent $75 on liquor. It was all gone by like midnight. And then, Pool Boy brought over
the Pool Boy, huh?
He brought over this motherfucker. He looked exactly.
Let me suck your dick, man.
Dude, he looked like Freddie Mercury, dog. He looked exactly like Freddie Mercury.
He's looking good, huh?
He had the porno stash, bro.
Was he wearing some tight ass white jeans?
Yes, he was, bro. Dude, 100%, man. He looked exactly like Freddie. And you know what?
Zanzibar.
And he was about ready to suck some dick because I had some shit he was looking to fucking procure it. Okay. And we were looking for something that he might have had to procure, and it was yeah. But he said he had liquor, right? So he brings over this bottle, a handle, and it looks like a goddamn swamp, dog. Like full of slugs, bro. It was like the nastiest looking shit I ever seen. It tasted like fucking paint thinner mixed with goddamn I don't know, fucking Zyklon B.
I don't even know what that is.
That's what the Nazis used to fucking gas the Jews, dude.
So you were talking about you think you may have botulism. So
Actually,
here we go.
yeah. So I don't know.
So what is botulism? It's a rare but serious illness caused by a toxin. In parentheses, it says poison. By the way, this is from cdc.gov. Take that with a grain of salt. But anyway, this toxin or poison attacks the body's nerves. Botulism causes difficulty breathing, muscle paralysis, and even death. The toxin is made by Clostridium botulinum. And sometimes related bacteria. Here, let's see. Let's keep reading about botulism.
I'm telling you, that shit looked exactly like jailhouse fucking swill, dude.
Spelled botulism.
B-O-T.
Bacteria that make the botulinum toxin are found naturally in many places, but it's rare for them to make people sick. These bacteria make spores, which act like protective coatings. Spores help the bacteria survive in the environment, even in extreme conditions. Spores usually do not cause people to become sick, even when they're eaten. But under certain conditions, these spores can grow and make one of the most lethal toxins known. The condition in which the spores can grow and make toxin are low oxygen or no oxygen environment.
You got to burp it. You got to burp it.
Yeah. Low acid, low sugar, low salt, a certain temperature range, a certain amount of water. For example, improperly home canned, preserved, or fermented foods can cause the right conditions for spores to grow, make botulism toxin. When people eat these foods, they become seriously ill or even die if they don't get proper medical treatment.
I'm done, dog.
There's 5 main kinds. Let's see. There's foodborne. There's wound botulism, infant botulism, lethargic.
That's what I got.
Lethargic. I'm sorry. It's talking about that has to do with getting the Botox injections.
Yeah, Botox. So, you know what? Fucking.
And then there's adult intestinal toxemia.
Toxemia.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with the foodborne botulism in your case. Foodborne botulism can happen by eating foods that have been contaminated with botulism toxin.
You should have seen it, dog. You should have seen it.
Yeah, pretty cloudy.
It was fumes, dog.
Homemade foods that have been improperly canned, preserved, or fermented. That one common. Store-bought foods can also contain botulism toxin.
Yo, does black diarrhea one of the side effects? It burns like gonorrhea? Because I have that for sure.
Well, here we go. Pruno, a recipe for botulism. Pruno is risky because of the way it's made. People make Pruno usually ferment fruit, sugar, water, and other common ingredients for several days in a sealed plastic bag.
I've been in jail, man.
The method of fermentation provides the right conditions for the bacteria to make the toxin that causes botulism. It's hard to know if Pruno has toxin in it because you can't see, smell, or taste the toxin. So, I mean, if it tastes like pure, kerosene, you wouldn't know. In several states, people who are incarcerated have gotten botulism from drinking Pruno. Many of these people needed to be hospitalized, and some had to be put on a ventilator.
No.
All people involved in botulism outbreaks linked to Pruno have been incarcerated. Anyone who drinks this alcohol is at risk. How can you stay safe? Well, if you make Pruno, you put yourself and anyone who drinks it in danger of getting botulism. The alcohol in your drink won't destroy the toxin and make the Pruno harmless. The only way to be sure you don't get botulism from Pruno is to not drink it.
Dude, I was in a weak spot. If you promote me to moderator, I'll show you a picture of exactly what I'm talking about. Dog.
All right, here we go. We don't know how to make this kind of alcohol safely, but we do know that batches of Pruno have given people botulism used at least one of these ingredients: potatoes, honey, food from bulging cans.
Oh yeah, canned beans, man.
Yeah. When to seek emergency care. If you have signs of botulism, here we go.
Don't say black diarrhea. Don't say black diarrhea.
It's a new link. Hang on, let me follow this down. Symptoms of botulism. Here we go, man. Are you nervous? Are you nervous at all? Come on, you can tell me. You know, the worst thing, it's like, dude, it's like I was telling you when I found that tick on me when I was backcountry camping for a couple days, and I scratched that son of a bitch off, and I didn't know it was a tick.
Oh shit!
So I didn't remove it, right?
Ooh,
and I'm like, so I look up tick bites. Next thing you know, I'm on Lyme disease.
Bullseye.
So next thing you know, bulging cans, LOL. You got some bulging cans there, Aaron. Yeah, what was I saying?
You were putting me in
the tick thing. So anyway, I followed that rabbit hole all the way down to next thing you know, I'm having symptoms of fucking Lyme disease.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
Okay, so here you go. I hope you're ready.
Hey, I'll put on a presentation. Let me post this picture here. Dude, this is a picture of Pruno, and it looks exactly like what I'm talking about. What I drank.
Let me elevate you to moderator. Let me do that for you real quick. Well, hell, I'm having trouble here. Manage participants. There we go.
Squirrel.
I forgot. Squirrel.
Yeah. Okay. I swear to God, I can go while you're reading it. I'll go grab it. I think there's still a mason jar with some of it in it. Right there. That shit right there, dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I think I still got something now.
It looks delicious. Oh, dude. Are you going to drink it on the show?
It's empty now, man.
All right. So let's go
into
while we're looking. Symptoms of botulism. What to know? Okay, so botulism we know is caused by a toxin that attacks the body's nerves and causes muscle weakness or paralysis. Botulism can weaken muscles used in breathing, lead to difficulty breathing or even death. Botulism is an emergency. People with symptoms should see a doctor or go to the emergency room.
Don't say black diarrhea. That burns like the devil's dick.
Let me look at you. Have you been having any difficulty swallowing?
No.
You never have difficulty swallowing.
Usually I gargle, but I can swallow. I can take one for the team.
All right, so muscle weakness. I imagine that's pretty common for you. Muscle weakness.
Yeah, I mean, I've been having muscle weakness, dog.
All right, how about how's your vision? Any double vision?
Well, I have been drunk for like 12 hours, so I don't know.
Okay, so drooping eyelids or blurry vision.
Oh yeah, all day.
And your speech is a little slurred too. Any difficulty breathing?
Well, no, thanks to the cigarettes.
Yeah, there you go. Difficulty moving the eyes.
No, we're good. We're good. I think we're good.
Okay, so here we go. These are signs and symptoms in foodborne botulism. Vomiting?
Nope, not yet.
Nausea?
Nope. I think I'm gonna make it, man.
Stomach pain?
Yeah, okay, I had some stomach pain today. I'm not gonna lie.
Diarrhea.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
I swear to God, dude. Hang on. I'll show you.
Fuck you, man. Shit.
Oh, look. Yeah. Let's see. Symptoms of botulism.
Well, it's been real, folks.
All right. So here it is. Look, right there. Nausea.
All right. A couple of those ones there.
Diarrhea. Okay. So here's what it is in babies. All right. Keep in mind, people with botulism may not have all of these signs and symptoms at the same time. The muscles weaken. Medical emergency. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I better go check myself in.
You may as well. So no work tomorrow.
We got free healthcare. So.
Yeah. But I hear your medication isn't free.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got insurance, right?
Okay, so remember, if you want to keep from getting botulism, your best bet is to not drink Pruno. But if you do drink it and have symptoms, getting medical help right away can save your life.
Really?
Be honest and direct with your healthcare provider.
I didn't think that you could. I didn't think there was any saving a motherfucker once he got the fucking
botulism can be mistaken for other more common illnesses. Your healthcare providers need to know if you drink Pruno so you can be diagnosed and treated quickly and correctly.
All right, I'll make sure to bring it with me. I'll bring a sample from the check it in. So how long do you think I got, man? Does it tell you?
Well, I think if you're not having any trouble breathing, you're going to be okay. You'll be fine.
Buddy, I've been having trouble breathing, man. I'm 300 fucking plus pounds. I smoke like 3 packs a day.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I can't breathe.
I've been listening to John B. Wells lately, man. You ever check him out?
Yeah, man. I heard a thing or two about him. What'd you find down that rabbit hole? Yeah, I remember John B. back when he was on Coast to Coast. Back before he got canceled for the shenanigans to do with Sandy Hook and the TEPCO mishap with Fukushima incident. He was covering all that shit, and they decided they were going to have a difference of what they say. They were heading the show into a different direction, and John B. Wells is canceled. And then he started the Caravan of Midnight, and immediately he ended up with exponentially more views than he had ever had on Coast to Coast.
Yeah, man, I really like. He's got the best flipping.
He's a man. Surprised he hasn't gotten his ass sued by the Sandy Hook fucking cancel brigade.
Yeah, if he had some more support and money, you could guarantee that he would. I just got a really cool picture of a moth. Check that out.
Oh shit! Yeah, Mothman, dog.
I gotta draw one on the side of Gadget's van.
That ain't just a moth. That's a Mothman. See those eyes?
I don't know why I'm not. What? Oh, I'm muted.
These eyes. No, you're not muted. I can hear you, boy.
No, I'm segueing, bro.
No, me and Matt were playing this song. Me and Matt were playing this song fucking during the Pruno night.
Yeah, I turned Gadget onto this song the other day also, man.
I was going to tell you earlier that you should play this song on the show.
Well, here you go. Your wish is my command. What's this?
Causality, man. You came all the way from Spitter. Yeah, well, I gargle.
Glad you was asking for a groupie, baby. We got one.
Daddy's little angel is my dirty whore. Here's the mascot. The mascot decided to show up.
Oh, this is funny. All right, Black Hole Sun. What are we talking about here, man? Okay,
my ultimate demise, my untimely demise.
All right, so let's see. This video keeps playing on repeat. Let me cue it up one more time. We'll bring it up. Pause. Okay, so let me share this a little bit here. So Black Hole Sun, you ever wonder what the fuck they're talking about?
Yeah, man, I do all the time, man.
You know, it's like in the video, so fucking weird. I mean, it's like I really shouldn't be playing that much of it because copyright and everything. We're even though no one watches on YouTube, we're still broadcasting over there. So if you do happen to see this on YouTube, be sure to go on over to Rumble and follow along, or you can follow on YouTube
before we get permanent ban.
It's only a matter of time, dude. The original Under the Tree 420 and all the content was taken away. Oh, I see Walter in the background there.
Oh, he's in there.
All right, so let me go ahead and oh shit, forgot. Click a link to share. What is this? Reddit. All right. Okay. Let's take a look here. Man, it's so much easier with an extra fucking monitor, bro. I just gotta say.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
This is the best thing ever.
I got that. I got the big widescreen.
You see what we
Same
got
shit.
going on here? It says, is this video event fake? Solar eclipses don't look like that, right? It's a really quick video, so pay attention, children. Look at that. What the hell was that?
Oh,
I thought we'd hear it. All right, one more time for the kids in the back that we're talking.
right.
Won't you come? All right, so what do you know about the black hole sun, man? Anything?
So I don't know nothing about none of that, but I do know a little bit about the those who worship the black sun. And you know, I know it has this Nazi National Socialist thing going for it, but also I have my own philosophy about this, and tell me what you think. So, and I'm way off, probably going way off topic here, but when I see those UFOs that are setting, you know, they're coming up over the water there in the middle of the night, right? Those orbs, they look like a sun setting in blackness, right? Or rising. And that's what I think of when I think of like the black sun worshipers. And then when they talk about like the sea of fire and all that shit, I wonder if that's got anything to do with that shit there. But about the black hole sun, no, I don't know a goddamn thing.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, see, and if you think about how an orb operates, right? Like a UFO, it releases a plasma field. It has like that kind of pattern.
That's the what they call that. I think that's the sign of the Antinerva. The black sun is a type of sun wheel symbol originating in Nazi Germany.
A wheel, and that's what Ezekiel talks about, a fiery wheel.
Indeed. And later employed by neo-Nazis and other far-right individuals and groups.
Bro, I called the whole thing, didn't I?
The symbol's design consists of 12 radial sig runes, similar to the symbols employed by the SS in their logo. Okay.
Now look up plasma ball. Look up a plasma ball and tell me you don't look like that fucking thing right there.
Okay. You look it up, buddy.
I got it right here, dog. Check it out.
Share it. There's songs, Black Sun. Death Cab for Cuties got a song called Black Sun. Joe Lynn Turner, Grandmaster.
Look at this shit. I mean, that doesn't look just like that goddamn ancient depiction of whatever the fuck this thing is.
Especially like a couple of them really do.
That's a plasma ball, and according to well, all the shit I've seen, right? But if you listen to what Bob Lazar says and other folks, these UFOs create a plasma field around them, which generates its own basically a bubble where it has its own gravitational field. And you know how like when you pour pop in a glass and how a bubble just goes right to the top, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently that's what they can do with gravity using these plasma bubbles.
Yeah.
And if you here, I'll show you, man. Check this out, Bob.
Show me. A black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain?
It's not really showing it in this one, but I've seen see right here. See how it's got this toroidal field around it here?
Yeah.
Right. Well, he says it exhibits itself like a plasma
ball.
Yeah. Right. And and what I've thought when I think about it, because I've seen a ton of these in like every day when I go to the lake. And one of the things that I've seen is what I noticed is they will come zipping across it like this, and then immediately they'll turn around, like without stopping, right? But before they do the fucking dial back, they swell. That orange orb swells, and I think it swells so that way they have enough room to move backward, right? Like to change trajectory within the confines of the bubble, and then the bubble will shrink and it will just continue to go the opposite way.
I look at this other uses for the black sun. Apparently, this is just about the symbol. According to Freedom House Initiative, of course, this is from Wikilopedia, nonetheless. According to Freedom House Initiative reporting radicalism, the black sun is also used by some modern pagan and Satanist groups as an esoteric symbol. They further note that it is sometimes used as a fashionable aesthetic symbol or misunderstood as having origins in ancient Scandinavian or Slavic cultures. The Anti Defamation League notes that the symbol is popular with white supremacists. Imagery resembling the black sun features in many cultures and should be analyzed in the context it appears and not necessarily implemented as a sign of white supremacy or racism.
Yeah, but how many times have you heard about the Nazis working with these fucking cock-sucking pro bono proctologists from space?
Pro bono proctologist, dude. I was just thinking about that. All right, so here's some other. Let me bring this up. There's some other pagan and occult symbols. Let me go ahead and share this. Okay, so there's the Ankh, which people say that that's really something too. Then you have, what is this? Ancient divination. Arrows used to gain knowledge through divination. Then you have the Bagua, what looks like a yin yang. There's old Baphomet.
Yeah.
There's the black sun. There's the solar symbol, cross of St. Peter, eye of Horus, eye of Providence, the all-seeing eye.
The Eye of Horus. That's what you're talking about, Tegan?
Exactly. There's the Lilith black moon. I wonder if we ever get to the phosphorus symbol. I guess that's an alchemy. These are a cult.
Well, I mean, they're kind of interchangeable concept, I suppose.
Well, you know, the thing about symbols, you know, whether you know what they're doing or not, they're doing. Hey, look!
Boom!
Look!
Headshot!
Sulfur crosses, alchemical. Am I saying it right? Alchemical symbols for sulfur associated with the fire and brimstone of hell. Who knew? Dude, you had me posting satanic fucking symbols as
no, they're alchemic.
Whoever. Alchemic for black sulfur.
Who do you think invented alchemy? Who do you think invented alcohol?
I don't know. Is also known as the Levation cross or Satan's cross.
My bad, dude. I'm so
sorry. You piece of shit. And I was just saying, even when you don't know what the symbol's doing, it's doing it. An ancient pagan symbol. There's the sun cross. You see that a lot on top of steeples. Still.
It's a chaos.
Look at this, the tetrad. You see that on what? On the top of the pyramid on the American $1 bill. Is that correct?
Hell yeah.
Let's see the. What is it? The tetracles?
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 Fuck, I can't even read it from here, man. I'm too drunk.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
Actually, I got a whole rotisserie chicken lined up.
Yeah, I saw you in there fucking inhaling it. Arrangement of 10 points inside a triangle akin to the fourth triangle number is developed by the Pythagoras and collectively signifies cosmic unity in the form of the decad, or is it decad, as well as the Musica Universalis, or collective abstraction of the music generated by heavenly cosmic bodies. It also represents the four elements of nature, as well as the dimensional organization of space, time, learning, and enduring metaphysical knowledge. All right. Any more? We're almost to the end. Look at all these fucking evil symbols. Look, and there's the tree of life in the Kabbalah. See that?
I sure as shit do, boy.
Boy, I tell you what. Look at that. The Zodiac, man. Homo signorum.
What'd you call me?
You heard me. All right. So anyway, black hole sun. Look, I've heard it referred to in flat Earth.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Black Whole sun, flat Earth. New NASA black hole visualization. Black hole at the center of the Earth. Let's see. Black hole sun. This is interesting. This is from NASA, bro. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I'm looking, buddy.
Here it comes.
Woo! What the fuck we got here?
This is NASA's link to the black hole sun.
What in the goddamn hell does that say, boy?
It's code.
Oh shit, dog! Put that shit through Chat GPT.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh, we might as well do something with it. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just a website that is malfunctioning coincidentally while you're looking up black hole sun.
All right. So let me share. I'll share this my search page so everyone can see what I'm looking at. So right here, NASA science, black hole sun vision. No, wait, let me scroll down. Here it is. This is where NASA. The sun's magnetic field wreaks havoc on the solar atmosphere. At times, the magnetic field lines that rise. What if Chris Cornell was about black hole sun?
Well, I don't know, man. You know what? I was actually thinking about the meaning of the lyrics while I was listening to that particular song. And when I was talking to Matt, and I happened to tell him about what I know about the black sun while we were getting hammered on that Pruno the day before. I missed all of New Year's. I mean, all of Canada Day. I slept through the whole fucking thing. We were supposed to do a show, I think, weren't we?
Probably.
I slept through the whole fucking thing. And I'll tell you what, man. Now I got black diarrhea.
Yeah. What else? All right. So here, look. This black hole sun. So the sun and moon. And you see this here. There's the North Star. That's Polaris. You ever seen anything like that? What's this one?
Uh-huh.
Ah, shit. I opened a new link here. My bad. Well, let's see. The black sun over Antarctica.
Yep.
Are black holes time machines?
Well,
how would we know?
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
I heard this little girl explaining the damn explaining the stupid fucking Mandela effect.
You mean the Mandela effect? Remember?
Yeah, it used to be Mandela, now it's Mandela. Okay, so here we go. So here's the black sun, apparently. Summerland. So is that at the center of the earth or underneath the earth? What do you think, man? What do you think about this shit?
So I seen this this idea. Let me see if I can find it. I think I might have saved it.
There you go. Look at this.
Come on, dog. I found like probably one that seems like kind of like a more realistic depiction, if I can find it. And I didn't even want to share with you, dog, because I knew it was just
it would start with this shit right
I
here.
knew it was just gonna fucking get you going. I saved it. I think I might have even unsaved it from Reddit, because I was just like, I can't show him this, dog. He's gonna fucking be all over me. He's gonna never fucking stop bringing this up. Fuck, I don't even know if I have it. Hang on. Yeah, anyways, if I can find it, it's a pretty interesting depiction of a flat Earth concept that seems pretty good, man. But we might have to change the goddamn subject while I keep looking for it because I'm
Yeah.
Oh, hey, but I do have a video. Actually, this is a perfect timing for a video that I did have lined up.
Okay.
That's pretty weird, but yeah, I did have a video lined up. So here, check it out. NASA computers recreate what it looked like to fall into a black hole. That's been up here on one of my tabs this whole time. Right. So here, hang on. Now the notion is that black hole is a time machine, but not necessarily because you can go through the black hole itself and come out in a different time. But more so that the closer you get to the black hole, what happens is time slows down. Right, so 1 year will be like 50 years, and then if you head back around the bend and go down to the earth,
save the audio in your video.
Go back towards the. If you go back down towards the earth afterwards, you know, then I mean, you will only age like 5 years, and everybody else would have aged 50 years, kind of thing. But this is apparently what it looks like to go through a black hole, according to AI computer.
Yeah, and AI knows.
Well, I mean, we probably already sent AI through a black hole, dog.
Black hole. AI invented black holes.
I for sure do not appear to have saved that video, man. And I don't blame me for not saving it.
I don't blame you either. So funny. Something popped up about mental illness.
No, I bet it did. What,
personality disorders?
Targeted ads?
Clinical psychology.
I told you on Reddit there was a guy who got a letter from the IRS because he owed him a shit ton of money, and it had the suicide hotline number right on the fucking envelope.
Oh yeah, man, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty good, dog.
It is pretty good. Okay, I don't know how many more I want. Freemasonry, yeah, we'll click that.
You're doing some Freemasonry googling, right?
No, I'm just fraternal organizations. All right, so I'm just setting up a Quora account for Under the Tree 420. Okay, so I was just looking. I just clicked this link, and this will probably be good to get some shit going for the show. Okay, so the question is relating to your original question. What is the esoteric theory of the black sun underneath the world, and how does it work? Okay, this is by a guy named David Haig. He has a Bachelor of Arts in Theology and a Bachelor of Arts in Religious Studies. Christ Church, Oxford, graduate in 06. All right, this is from 11 months ago. Okay, so what is the esoteric theory of the black hole sun under the world, and how does it work? The esoteric theory of the black sun underneath the world is a concept that holds its roots in various esoteric and occult traditions. It is a symbol and mystical idea rather than a literal astronomical phenomenon. The esoteric symbol, the black sun, represents a hidden and obscured source of spiritual growth, enlightenment, and transformation. The black sun is often associated with the depths of the subconscious mind and the realm of the unconscious or hidden aspects of the self. It symbolizes the journey into the depths of one's being, exploring the shadow aspects and confronting confronting I lost my spot. Confronting the unknown and repressed elements of within oneself. In this sense, it can be seen as a metaphorical representation of the process of self-discovery and self-transformation.
Man, that's everything I'm about. We're about, dog. That's the whole
the concept of the black sun also intertwines with notions of spiritual alchemy and the transformative power of darkness. It symbolizes the death and dissolution of the ego.
What do you read here?
The shedding of old patterns and beliefs and the potential for rebirth and spiritual awakening. By delving into the depths of one's being, facing inner darkness and embracing the shadow aspects, individuals may undergo a profound inner alchemical process leading to spiritual illumination and wholeness. In esoteric traditions, the black sun is often associated with journeys, mystical experience, and search for hidden knowledge or enlightenment. It represents the spiritual center or point of power that lies beneath the surface of everyday consciousness, accessible through dedicated inner work and spiritual practices. The workings of the black sun are subjective and can vary depending on the specific esoteric tradition or individual interpretation. It is often approached through meditation, contemplation, dream work, and ritual practices. The aim is to access the deeper layers of consciousness, confront and integrate the shadow aspects, and ultimately attain spiritual illumination. There it is again, and transcendence.
Is this a Wikipedia article?
No, it's Quora. It's important to know that the esoteric theory of the black sun underneath the world is not a universally accepted concept, and interpretations may differ among different esoteric schools and practitioners. As with any esoteric or mystical symbol, its meaning and significance may vary depending on an individual's personal experiences, beliefs, and cultural backgrounds. Not bad.
You ought to send me that link, bro. That sounds like everything that I fucking have dedicated my life to. Or at least try. I try to. Whether or not I've succeeded, another story.
Yeah, the link is just Quora.
What does it black sun mean?
Well, it depends on
No, I mean, is that the name of the Quora link?
What is the esoteric theory of the black sun underneath the world, and how does it work?
Oh yeah, so
yeah.
ERIC.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Quora. What is the theory?
Black sun under the earth, right?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Okay, so the image of the black sun refers to the fact that the great mystery, in parentheses, the first cause, God, Dharmata, the Tao, the universal mother, etc., is invisible yet radiant. The image of being, quote, underneath the world refers to the fact that the great mystery is the hidden foundation and constant support of all existence. Peace be with you. Yeah, the idea of the black sun underneath the surface. So there's also comes from a 1991 novel, Die Schwarze Psalm. Whatever.
I can't even find that link. I don't know why.
Here, I got it. I got you, dude.
The Black Sun is the name of the book?
No, it's not a book, bro.
Oh, I thought you said it was a novel or something there. You
said, there is one. There's one of those.
And what was it called? The what?
Here, just check your messages, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm going to get that book.
No, this was just somebody blogging on that, bro. So, yeah.
Oh, right on, man.
I gave his name at the beginning of the speech. David Haig. I just started following.
Oh, I've heard of this guy. He's been around. Wasn't he on Art Bell and shit like that? I think he was on Art Bell.
If anyone would know the answer to that question, it would be you. So, was he on Art Bell or not?
What's his name? Jeff?
Look, Aaron's talking about harmonic healing. Yeah, man. I walk around barefoot all the time, man. I'm barefoot right now.
Yeah, you know what, man? I walked around the other day barefoot after the cat knocked over an ashtray and left a bunch of fucking ash, garbage ass just black prints all over the floor. I come out and the cat's chewing on a thumbtack and playing with cigarette butts.
Well, that's good. Well, at least he has toys to play with. Walter is that mascot of the show. Hey, so that leads me right in. Speaking of fucking cats, what did Booker always say? It's my cat. Let me fuck it. If it has kittens, you can have one. So to get on with the show, what is next for Ghislaine Maxwell? Her latest prison picture doesn't look that bad, man. I'll have to show you. But here we got a little bit of got some roll. Let's see what this sounds like. Hang on. 40 court documents, just for the audio people, 40 court documents containing information on associates of the late pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Are we sure he's dead? Are we? What's all this shit? Exhibit 4. What is all this? Defamation, other legal hazards. Lawsuit aimed at me. All right, these were made public on Wednesday, 3rd of January, 2024. The court filings are part of the defamation lawsuit brought against Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine.
People on the inside are going to keep coming up with these ridiculous excuses, like
Virginia.
His arm was elongated, or the photo was doctored, or he came to New York to break up with Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, come on. I'm calling BS on this.
There she is with short hair.
Oh.
She looks very English. She was born in France, though, but raised in Oxford. She looks British. She has a deep voice. U.S. Judge Loretta Preska ordered in December 2023 that the lawsuit documents must finally be unsealed and the people known as John and Jane Doe's name.
Bye-bye, Clinton.
It is important to clarify if an individual identified through the court documents. This does not necessarily mean that they were involved in or aware of any wrongdoing. Look, Donald Trump, of course, show Trump.
Oh, that's the only one they're probably going to show.
Well, that was when Jeffrey Epstein had rented out the place. Mr. Trump is named 4 times in the filings, including when Joanna Solberg was one of the.
Was he John Doe 20? I think it was 27 or something, wasn't it?
Testified that Mr. Epstein said he would call Trump while heading to Atlantic City, where he had casinos. He wanted a deal. Jeffrey said, "Great, we'll call up Trump and we'll go to." I don't recall the name of the casino, but we'll go to the casino. And what happened with an ID issue? Miss McCauley objection. The witness. All I knew is that she was not going to be allowed to gamble. And so I spent time with her and we were just walking around. I don't remember what we did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Billy boy.
I called that one. Well, obviously.
Specific function never met Bill Clinton. Of course not. I heard Clinton was gay anyway.
Yeah.
Joanna testified Jeffrey told her Clinton likes them young, referring to girls.
Clinton needs to start his own line of cigars.
This is the Lewinsky. Reported that Epstein told Mr. Clinton allegedly likes them young, referring to girls. All right.
I mean, who doesn't? I mean, anthropologically speaking.
Look, there in another deposition, Maxwell said, what did it say? 100%. What? Referring to girls. It's been going so slow. I fucking missed that one. All right. 100% false. That Mr. Clinton had eaten a meal on Epstein's Island, Little St. James. Eating a meal. Like a baby? He ate a baby? Are you keeping up with chat over here? What's going on? Just the same.
I gave a little. I just gave a little.
All right, allegations that Clinton had a meal on Jeffrey Island, 100% false. A meal. Prince Andrew. He never sweats, by the way. Named at least 67 times in Epstein documents. And so then I sat on Andrew's lap, and I believe on my own volition. And they took the puppet's hands and put it on Virginia's breast. And so Andrew put his on mine.
Brutal.
While sitting on a couch inside the U.S. billionaire's Manhattan apartment in 2001. Pretends the jury previously denied allegations and has no recollections. That completely
No recollections.
Michael Jackson, baby.
Who said? Okay, you don't say no. You don't say I have no recollection
Also named the summer's deposition.
if you didn't do nothing.
I met Michael Jackson at
Well,
his
a little
house.
too
in
late
Palm
to be
Beach.
fucking hanging him, isn't it?
Did you massage him? I did not. Anybody else you remember? David Copperfield.
Oh,
Nah, I'd remember that. I believe he also testified. David Copperfield. There he is. He was named in the deposition. The magician David Copperfield had dinner with Epstein. I like the young girls. David Copperfield had Epstein dinner. There was another girl present who looked young, and Joanna asked what school she went to, and Joanna did not recognize the school name as being a college. She said it was possible it was a high school age girl. Joanna said, Copperfield questioned me if I was aware that girls were getting paid to find other girls. Joanna testified she heard Jeffrey call someone to try to find girls in Hawaii to send over the Frederick Fagot. Alan Dershowitz, legal brilliant mind. He probably knew how to stay out of trouble here. And Jane Doe 3 claimed that Epstein instructed her to have sex. Bitch, have sex with Alan Dershowitz
I
now.
instruct you to have sex.
One such powerful individual that Epstein forced then minor Jane Doe number 3 to have sexual relations with was former Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz, a close friend of Epstein's and well-known criminal defense attorney. And Epstein required Jane Doe number 3 to have sexual relations with Dershowitz on numerous occasions while she was a minor, not only in Florida, but also on private planes in New York, in New Mexico, in the U.S. Virgin Islands. In addition, being a participant in the abuse of Jane Doe number 3 and the minors, Dershowitz was an eyewitness. Can't see the rest. We should go through this whole thing and read it out. A claim that former law professor previously denied. He denied it, of course. Stephen fucking Hawking. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Yeah. Oh man, you didn't hear about that?
Good night, Aaron Lynn. Thanks for joining in while you could. We appreciate you. Be sure to click like.
Yeah, I should probably do that too.
An email exchange with Miss Maxwell. Epstein denied the
face.
allegations. jeevacation@gmail.com to Gmax. You can issue reward to any of Virginia's friends, acquaintance, or not. How do you say that? Acquaintance. Family that come forward and help prove her allegations are false. The strongest is the Clinton dinner and the new version in the Virgin Islands that Stephen Hawking practiced in underage orgy.
You want to know what he showed up to his time?
How did he participate in an underage orgy? Oh, yes. Yes.
Harder, baby.
And he's like just moving his chair back.
Yeah, actually, I'll find a video. I'll find a video of it. Hang on.
All right. Stephen Hawking purportedly took part in an orgy with underage girls. Oh man, Stephen Hawking getting down. All right. So apparently, all right. Let's
Here, hang on. I got a video just of exactly what we're talking about. Hang on.
Okay, let me stop sharing. Ghislaine Maxwell once lived a life as one of Britain's most well-connected socialites, mingling with the.
Oh, yeah, hang on. I'm trying to start this.
You're trying to what?
You didn't hear that? I had this fucking audio going here. I'm sorry.
No, I don't hear shit, man.
Oh man, I had this whole loud ass fucking. I'm sorry. A tab popped up and it was just squealing. I thought you heard it.
Well, now you have to be sharing the on presentation mode, I think. The daughter of the media tycoon Robert Maxwell now spends her days holed up in a cell in Florida. I could tell she was close, man. I could tell. I don't know how I like her too. Yeah. After being jailed for 20 years. What? For child abuse and sex trafficking in the service of her former boyfriend, Jeffrey Epstein. Over the course of the late 1990s and early 2000s, she helped lure and recruit a number of underage girls to work for the U.S. billionaire, only for them to be forced to give sexual massages and allegedly abused by his associates. So what you got, man? What you got? Oh, look. Oh, she looks so happy here. Would you look at that? Would you look at it?
I clicked presentation. It's not doing. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's you clicking that. That's why you're doing one.
No, I released it. Following a ruling by U.S. Judge Loretta Preskin in December, documents related of the disgraced financier have been made public. Which we all went on. What is she due to appeal? All right, in March 2023. This story was from like 3 days ago.
Really?
I obviously did not pre-read it. Look, this is an old picture. Her hair is so much longer now. Maxwell now age 61.
Wow.
Does she have a lazy eye there? Is that a lazy eye?
It's called ptosis. It's drooping of one eyelid. PT.
Her eyelids are not fucking drooping, dude. No, she's right on. She has a very symmetrical face.
Yeah,
Get on her for not having those fat fucking stupid eyebrows drawn all over her face, man. What do you think about girls doing that shit, dude?
Wow, yeah, I know a couple.
Let's see.
I used to know a couple.
Yeah, it's like, are they Mexican? A juror who failed to disclose that she had been sexually abused was also used as grounds for her appeal after he said he used his experience to sway other jurors. The U.S. government urged the appeals court to uphold her conviction, with prosecutors saying the government's evidence at trial established that over the course of a decade, Maxwell facilitated and participated in the sexual abuse of multiple young girls. An appeal hearing is scheduled for November. So where is she now? Look at me now. Where is she now? She's in Tallahassee Federal Correctional Institution in Florida, having been transferred from the Metro Detention Center in New York since her arrest. Her lawyers made a number of complaints that conditions at the Brooklyn jail were reprehensible, and she had been deprived of water, had raw sewage entering her cell, and been placed under invasive surveillance. She had requested to serve her sentence at the minimum security prison FCI Danbury in Connecticut. That's right by her new house that she bought just before she was pinched. But the Bureau of Prisons ultimately decided to place her in the Florida jail, given the nature of her offenses. There she is.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that, man. But she gives it. Look at that. She's getting some elbow into that and when holding his foot on her titty. No wonder you liked her. Daily Mail has since reported that she has been teaching etiquette lessons to fellow inmates as well as holding yoga classes. Home to 800 female inmates, the prison has a reputation for offering arts and sports classes with the opportunity to make ceramics, play basketball, and play musical instruments in certain recreational areas. It also has an inmate talent show and offers Pilates and movies. While Maxwell has been putting in 6-hour shifts in the prison library. That's good. She's working. Yep. As part of her etiquette classes, she has reportedly been teaching feminism and women's empowerment classes and provides tips on how to behave in a job interview. In her first prison interview with Israeli journalist Daphne Barak, Maxwell said, quote, "There are many people here who don't speak any English. There are many people here that don't speak any English. There are people here who are indigent. There are people here who are not educated. I mean, there are people here who don't even have a TV," she said. An expert of the interview ran on CBS News. Quote, "So I took it as an opportunity whilst I'm here to use whatever abilities I have to help those other people who have less than I do, because by comparison, I have a lot. I have, much more because I'm educated and I use the skills I have to help them. And honestly, it's very rewarding."
Oh, there you go, man.
Hey, man, good on her for at least trying to help some motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's kind of been helping folks out the whole time, really.
I mean, she really has. She never wanted to do anything. That was Jeffrey Epstein.
Right. Yeah. She was just helping out, man.
Yeah. I'm fresh than a motherfucker. Look at me now. All right. What did you have, man? Bring it up.
Well, I had this video here, man, of pretty much exactly what we were just talking about.
Okay. Do you not have permission anymore? I gave you permission, dude. Don't you give me that fucking shit. Yeah, I see your picture down there.
Yeah, when I click presentation, it doesn't do anything. I'm clicking it, it's not highlighting.
Okay, so
It's literally like a 5-second clip from Family Guy of Stephen Hawking.
you want to send me the link then?
I guess so. It's not really even a big deal. It's like 5 seconds.
Okay.
It's just this like Family Guy scene, right? Where fucking he's like, "Oh baby, harder."
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Where they're both running their chairs into each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, in the bed. That's all it was. I just, for some reason I can't share it. I don't know why, but I'm over it.
I'm over it too, man. I'm getting paid. I'm getting pussy. No, wait. All right. So anyway, what's next for Ghislaine Maxwell? Who knows? What's this? Yeah. So Biden, man, he's tripping, dog. We were expecting today for him to announce that he's dropping out, but after meeting with his family and the smartest guy he knows, apparently, Hunter. Yeah, so apparently he's staying in, which is, I mean, and that's something that the Dems weren't expecting, is for, last time since the Democratic primaries in 2020, I mean, they made that deal in South Carolina. I mean, he'd already lost. He was in 7th place in Iowa. What was next? Like, he finished 5th in Michigan or something like that. And then after South Carolina, they gave it to him.
I sent you a link there on X of that Sharp as attack. What is it? In today's episode of Operation
Mockingbird.
Yeah.
All right, let me bring this up.
It's pretty scary, man. Actually, it was Elon retweeted it even.
Yeah, good old Elon. All right, here we go. I gotta do the presentation. My bad, folks. This is my first time. Let's come back up. All right, here we go.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
He is sharp, intensely probing,
Look at him.
oriented, and focused.
For example, we have 1,000
trillionaires.
billionaires in America.
This is a man who is sharp, who is on top of his game, who knows what's going on.
He's smart. He's on his game.
His mental acuity is great.
This is a very sharp president.
And the people that I've talked to say he's sharp as a tack. He's
They
fine.
knew they were going to do the side by side.
He was sharper than anyone I've spoken to.
The president is sharp and he is tireless.
He is sharp as ever.
And he's fine. All this right-wing propaganda that his mental acuity is declined is wrong.
His brain is good. He's still great.
He is sharp in meetings.
I believe the people who say that behind closed doors, Joe Biden
Super
remains
me
sharp.
fudge.
Meetings, Joe Biden is sharp.
He's sharp, he's fit.
There is nothing to these
We'll get to that
challenges,
in a
these
second,
suggestions that somehow he's not sharp.
Do you
He's
have any
sharp as a
thoughts on
tack.
what may happen?
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with
Are his eyes brown there?
Excuse me, with dealing
His
with
earlobes are
everything we
connected.
have to do with look, if
Jesus
we
Christ.
finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President.
Look, they're
President Trump.
covering for him by stopping there.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicaid. He beat it to death.
Actually, Joe Biden is sharper and has more mental acuity than Donald
What are your
Trump, because
theories?
more people
Super
believe that
fudge.
actually Joe Biden's mental acuity is better than Donald Trump.
I mean, he's sharp. He's funny. He's sharp as a
I'll get
tack.
to my
Kamala
theories
Harris says
after
he is
this
up to
video.
this
This is
task.
too
He's,
much.
sharp
Too
as a
much
tack. He's smart. He's energetic. One of the themes this
election
He's pooping
cycle
right there.
is that Joe Biden
Look at
is
that.
too old to lead, and so everyone is seizing
Huh?
upon this,
Huh?
and it is a classic
Come on,
disinformation
man.
tactic. If you edit it in such a way, you can make it appear that he fits this narrative, that he
if
is
it's
slow, that
edited.
he is wandering off.
I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6.
Look at Trump,
by the
dude.
way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie that he's a 6 handicap of all.
That's a big
I was
You know, the president.
Oh, that's my job.
President Biden
Well,
has
the
proven
president,
himself to have a strong
Trump
memory.
refuses to admit whether or not he can carry
His
the
mind
bag.
is just as quick as ever. He is sharp enough.
Biden was sharp and on top of it.
President Biden is sharp. He's focused. He's bright.
He's sharp, he's focused, he's bright. He's shitting himself.
as a tack.
President Biden's
Sharp
doctors say
as
he is in
a
good
tack.
physical and cognitive health.
He's a
Joe
good man.
Biden, sharp as a tack.
Tell me when he blinks,
The president's
bro.
very sharp because he is so sharp and he's on top of everything.
He seems right on top of it. The man is competent, alert.
Look, you see Trump over there talking?
and sharp.
He's completely
Trump
mentally
20
sharp.
times.
He's sharp. He's engaged.
He is sharp, he is engaged, and he is commanding.
That's pretty sharp.
Mentally sharp.
Biden was sharp.
Sharp.
He's so
and
sharp he forgot to
substantive.
close
He
his
is
mouth.
very
and he forgot
sharp.
to blink.
It's as sharp as a tack.
Biden is sharp.
He
The
only
president
blinks
is
when he
sharp
talks.
and as able
Look
as
at that.
This is a
ever.
man that's on his
Eagle
game.
eye.
He
was focused. His recall was good.
was actually quite sharp and on top of it.
He is on the ball.
And you're going to see how smart he is. And
This guy's as sharp as a knife.
Tonight, he may have to channel both the president in him and the bruising, brawling candidate in him, and maybe a little bit of Eminem in his famous 8 Mile rap battle.
I came from Scranton, Pennsylvania, from a household where the kitchen table, things weren't able to be met during the month. It was a problem.
You see him interact. You see him engage. He took some questions and is sharp with his answers.
What I did, for example, he wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare.
The ability of
to,
Medicare.
For the ability to, for the
He's actually perfectly sharp. He's totally focused. He's very sharp. And the proof is in the performance.
I
proof
make
is in the
every
performance.
company in the world, every pharmaceutical
fucking
company
idiots, dude.
cannot have to pay.
Thank you.
All right,
By the
listen.
way,
Here's what's happening.
So every day, millions of Americans.
So,
I'm telling you, this guy's tough. He's smart. He's on his game.
And there's no question that Biden presents stronger, younger, more energetic.
The president has no impairment.
I see his vigor. I
Can
see
you
his
imagine him 4
energy.
years from
I say
now?
his age is an
Oh,
asset.
God.
He's
And
wise.
you know
Yes,
87
he's
years
wise.
old.
He has wisdom. He's at the top of his game.
I think he's better than he's ever been.
I think it is Scarborough. So what, dude? You saw that one video where his chin was drooping off his fucking face, man. What the fuck
Sharp
was
as a
that
tack.
shit?
As I said, very sharp, incredibly engaged, strong, steady. He's always on the ball.
Not only is he fit to do the job, he's doing a hell of a damn job.
I thought he was sharp.
His strength is unshakable.
There's
Joe
look at
Biden
this.
is extraordinarily
Look, somebody
strong.
else stares right there. Come on, give me your hand. Look at that.
Good job.
Oh, good job. Joe, you answered every fucking question. You didn't shit yourself too bad.
The White House said Biden is sharp and his critics are playing
Sharp as a tack. That's what we should have called this episode. I caught the cat chewing on a fucking thumbtack. Look at that.
President Biden is absolutely fit.
There's no doubt in my mind that the president is mentally
Look at that. What did
I'm
Trump
coming
do?
directly to you for ask a quick favor.
beautiful videos.
Or whoever made that, it's spectacular.
Man, this was
Brain
awesome.
fry.
All right.
Poor bastard.
All right. Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, that's really something. I see the last thing you sent me. The Hitler fan.
Yeah.
That's lovely. So, all right. So we had some chat coming through here that I think this is from Twitch. Super me fudge. I wonder who that is. Well, anyway, I like the 26th. He's like, y'all think something's going to happen before the election? Yes. What, and Wesley, you said you think the power's going to go out?
Telecommunications, at least, man, or you know, Trump's gonna get up a suicide in like a Boeing, like a.
You don't
Boeing
think that they're going to? You don't. You don't think there's a chance that they're going to suicide Biden at this point?
That might not be the worst idea, actually, man. Throw Big Mike in there.
I don't need sex. My government fucks me every day.
Amen to that.
I don't even know who this person is, but they're talking about. They're calling for the talking for the assassination of Trump. I think they're gonna double down on a new virus.
Virus
I've
X.
been reading a lot, and I'm still doing a little more research, but I think definitely on the Sunday show, if we don't get done before then, I've got a bunch of stuff about the FEMA camps. Do you remember talking about the FEMA camps?
Walmart's, yeah.
Well, the Walmarts too, but it's a lot more than that. So I think we will get into that, but I think there's going to be a massive quarantine. I'm looking for some shenanigans to happen for sure.
Spongy encephalitis outbreak, maybe.
What is it? Spongy.
It's transmissible spongiform encephalopathy. You know what I'm talking about here? It's a prion disease. It comes usually in cows, like fucking mad cow or.
Oh yeah, sounds wonderful.
Well, there's a whole theory actually that the bovine spongiform encephalopathy. I think I said that wrong, but that was the catalyst of all cattle mutilations historically, because it seems that every time cattle mutilation occurred, subsequently, then they tested the cattle, turned out that they had basically mad cow disease, right? And people wonder if it's time travelers, these goddamn aliens, right? And maybe they're trying to prevent the outbreak, or trying to go back in time and catch when the outbreak occurred that decimated humanity, right? With the mad cow. And mad cow's been popped back up a little bit here and there in the news. So, and then we got that goddamn, what's a bird there? That goddamn bird virus they got going around too.
Oh yeah, there's always something like that. All right, I'm doing a little experiment here on the X machine. Open a new tab. All right, so let's see. So that's Dr. Jill Biden. All right, we'll take a look at her. Hang on, I'm just setting some things up. All right, here we go. So I wonder what Dr. Jill Biden could possibly be tweeting about on the X machine. You ever wonder? We'll wonder no more, because in lieu of following these people, you can still look at them. Let's start here. All right, here we go. We're going to start with Dr. Jill Biden. All right, let's see what she's tweeting about. Okay, so this is 2 hours ago. On the road in Allentown, Pennsylvania, our stop near to my heart, one of the state's great community colleges. Look, dude, I think she is looking presidential, bro. They're gonna. A lot of people think that they're gonna swap her in. Let's see what she's talking about.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Hey, listen, I gotta take a leak. Hang on, I'm gonna see.
All right, do your thing.
I'm Jill Biden, and I'm here at Lehigh Carbon Community College. And I am a community college professor. I have been for almost 40 years.
I bet you are. Bitch.
So here I feel right at home. And what they're doing here in this community, which is mostly Hispanic, is offering opportunity, the opportunity of education, starting in high
Wesley
school
would bang
and then going into community
Jill
college.
Biden.
So what the Biden-Harris administration does is promoting these kinds of opportunities so that education is affordable. And we're trying to make community college free for students across the United States.
Especially
so
if
Pennsylvania,
you're not...
let's reelect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Go to joebiden.com to find out all about
So they're doubling down on all this.
I'm Jill Biden, and I'm here at
all right.
community college. And I am a community college professor.
She is a community college professor. All right. We get it. All right. Oh, Wes is gone. Shit the fucking bed. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so that's 2 hours ago. But you saw her coming out of the plane. There she is. What's that on her wrist? I don't know. But they got her looking pretty presidential. June 29th, women put Joe Biden 55 years.
I feel it, man.
Yeah, you see the way. All right, let's see this. 50 years after Stonewall, whatever that is, we continue the fight for the LGBTQI plus equality together. Pride is a declaration that we will not be silenced, that we will show up for ourselves, for each other, and for the country we deserve. I love you. President Biden loves you.
Fuck yeah, get that.
Folks, I might not walk as easily or talk as smoothly as I used to. I may not do it. Let's see. I think this might be worth a listen. What do you think? Here we go.
Oh,
yeah. I have audio. My bad.
Take the obvious. Well, I know. Let me close with this. I know I'm not a young man.
This is with a teleprompter, by the
Take
way.
the obvious. Well, I know.
And look, it's 1:31. That's in his window. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's his window. That looks like a green screen behind him.
Sure does. Probably AI.
This is in Raleigh, North Carolina.
I don't.
Bro, this is AI.
Folks, I don't walk as easy as I used to. I don't speak as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate as well as I used to.
I don't debate.
But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth.
Come on.
Except he doesn't know if he's lying. He
Yeah.
just says whatever they tell him. Is this the truth?
I know right from wrong. But I know how to do this
Right
job.
from wrong, but he doesn't know that it's probably wrong
I know how
to
to get
shower
things
with
done.
his teenage daughter.
And I know, like millions of Americans know, when you get knocked down, you get back up.
So he admits to get knocked down at least.
Such strength.
I know what it took to take our economy from the depths of pandemic to where it is today, the strongest economy in the world.
Oh my God!
I know what it'll take to bring this economy for
All right,
everybody.
Does
I know what it'll take to rally the world to stand up against Putin and
67%
defend
of
freedom,
debate
not
watchers
yield to
think
him.
former President Trump had the better performance last night.
And
according
I
to
know
CNN
it'll take to
poll
keep the world
conducted
safe and free for the years
by
ahead.
SSRS.
Folks, I give you my word as a Biden, I would not be running again if I didn't
As a
believe
Biden.
with all my heart and soul I can do this job. Because quite frankly, the stakes are too high.
Yeah, stakes are too high. You trying to buy a steak lately?
Amen to that. Especially in Ontario.
Like the price of doing a barbecue has pretty much
Let me
doubled.
close with this.
It's pretty much doubled. Okay, so look.
Helping us all
What is she
recover
wearing?
from the chaos of the last administration.
The chaos of the last administration. You mean
We
all
don't
the
choose our
mostly
chapter in
peaceful
history,
riots?
but we can choose who.
Joe tells the truth. Donald Trump lies every chance he gets. Okay, all right. I want to continue on. All right, so we see what she's posting.
Yeah.
I wonder what Joe Biden is tweeting.
Oh,
We
he
all know-
tweeted while he was doing the election. Somebody was like, bro, how are you tweet? If you're tweeting, then who's doing the
You mean
election?
while you're doing the
who's
debate?
doing the debate? Yeah. Yeah. Somebody was like,
Together we can finish the job. On I meant to mention that. It says finish the job on Dr. Jill Biden's. Finish the job. It's like, okay, let's finish fucking motherfuckers over. All right, that's the pen thing. We just watched that. Here we go. 3 hours ago, Trump thinks he had the greatest economy in the world. Malarkey. His economy rewarded the wealthy, cut taxes for billionaires and corporations, and raised the deficit more than any president has in one term. Bullshit. Donald Trump vows to be a dictator on day one. The nation was Let's see. This is something that he posted here.
Each of us is equal before the law. This nation was founded on the principle that there are no kings in America. Each of us is equal before the law. No one is above the law, not even the President of the United States.
Really?
Today's Supreme Court decision.
So I've decided to
on
indict
presidential
myself.
immunity, that fundamentally changed. For all practical purposes, today's decision almost certainly means that there are virtually no limits on what a president can do. This nation was founded on the principle.
Dude, I mean,
there
this
are no kings in
motherfucker,
America.
this is shit he posts. So this is good stuff for him. Okay, and that was 10 hours ago. Nearly 4 years ago, my predecessor sent a violent mob to the U.S. Capitol to stop a peaceful transfer of power. Yeah, right. Because of yesterday's decisions, the American people will not have to do what the court should have been willing to. The American people will have to do what the court should have been willing to do, but will not. The American people will have. The American people will have to render a judgment about Donald Trump's behavior. I'm voting for the convicted felon instead of the incestuous pedophile.
Fair enough.
The Supreme Court upheld, this is from Sassafras 84. The Supreme Court upheld the Constitution. Your staffer is creating a huge divide in Americans. Quit lying. Where's the community notes to flag this lie? Let's see what other comments. All right. Nearly 4 years ago, you stole the 2020 election. Clown World says you're pathetic.
Amazing.
Nearly 4 years ago, you reversed everything Trump did, and now Americans are suffering. You stole the election, and it's in your interest to go against what those protesters were fighting for, which was fair elections, our right to vote, and for those votes to count. I'm voting for Trump, not a puppet who's incoherent and unfit to be president. I'm just looking for a positive reply here. Nearly 4 years ago, it is alleged that your sister Valerie told friends she didn't want you to run because of your dementia. You lied to the American voter by covering up your condition. You are now a vegetable. Bring out your medical records from 2019. No troops died on my watch. There he is checking his watch as they're unloading the plane with dead bodies. There's somebody. Oh, look at that. He's got an orange around his mouth. Look, they try to make him look orange. You were talking about that earlier, or a friend of mine was talking about it. How many laws and judicial rulings have you ignored? Look at this, Mr. Potato Head. How long does it take to cook a baked potato? About 90 minutes on CNN. That's funny. Look, folks, it's making silly noises. Oh, I've seen something like this before. This is funny. But
so let's get that straight. And they like you more than just about any of them. And that's based on every single Russia and Ukraine. And we have a real representative.
That's pretty funny shit, dog.
Yeah. All right. Booker, the real Booker Scott. If desperation was a social media post, that's funny. All right. Lies. You're a shameful man. This administration has tried every way in the world to demoralize Trump, and all you've done is demoralize yourself. Pelosi explained it on. I'm sure she wished she hadn't. Trump has my vote. Let's see what she's saying. Let me back it up. Dude, I mean, listen, I mean, of course they inflate the number of followers he has, but look, I mean, dude, the people that are interacting with his post, dude, this is just fucking pure gold. I mean,
every one of them, yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see what Pelosi says.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You demonize, and then we call it the wrap-up smear. If you want to talk politics, call it the wrap-up smear. You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it. And then you write it, and they'll say, see, it's reported in the press that this, and this. So they have that validation that the press reported the smear, and then it's called the wrap-up smear. Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report.
Yeah, you're gonna quote the press.
It's a tactic, and it's self-evident. But I think I'm worth the trouble, quite frankly.
Wow.
Wow, dude, saying the quiet part out January 6th is staged outrage from the left about the Capitol 3-hour demonstration, ushered in by Capitol Police, who opened the door and were ordered to stand down, likely incited by our FBI, and Trump's extra security was denied by Pelosi. 2 people killed were unarmed women murdered. I didn't know there was 2 people. Can you look that up? 2 people killed on January 6th, 2 women. I know Ashley Babbitt, God rest her soul.
I heard, yeah.
Don't forget, Stephen Sun, the Capitol Police Chief, said January 6th was a cover-up. Fox News never aired his interview with Tucker Carlson. Repost and share. Let's see. Joe Biden's lies are so easy to expose. It's ridiculous. President Trump was the peaceful one.
I'm hearing
Democrats
5
were.
people were killed.
Yeah, well, see, exactly. They weren't. It's all been proved that the officers that were killed, it was other things that killed them. But see, that's just what Nancy Pelosi said. You fucking run a smear, you run the lie, and then when the press picks it up, you can quote the press as well. The press reported it.
Right.
All right. Democrats were the ones who rioted during Trump's presidency, causing billions in damage and many lives, including police. The Democrats stole the 2020 election. Biden is a fraud. Here's the tweet that Donald Trump wrote. I'm asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. No violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect the law and our great men and women in blue. Thank you. That was at 3:13 on January 6th. Mr. President, please sign an executive order barring all convicted felons from not being able to run for office. I speak for all the Americans. That could be interpretive. Could be interpreted as pro Biden. Let's see. There's that tweet again. January 6th was reaction, the largest theft in history in the United States. And the only people who died that day were patriots who stood for law and order and decided to defend our country from the tyranny of the Democrats. Now we have over 20 million illegals in our country that they are going to use to steal the election this time around. That's a very good theory. They're trying to muddy the rules for immigrants voting.
Yeah, I heard about that. They were trying to get basically they're trying to give them a temporary ability to vote without proper ID.
Hey, look at this one. David Leavitt. He's got a dice. There's something else there. There looks like a wizard, a rainbow. Because of yesterday's decision, you have the power to fix our country. He's talking about taking out Trump. Quit whining about the SCOTUS decision. You're just mad you can't continue your lawfare against Trump, loser. I mean, this is great. Just all these people talking to the United States former vice president. Nearly 4 years ago. All right. If you fail to hold these people accountable, then you can't shut up about January 6th. That's true. That looks like a peaceful protest to me. Trump supporters. Look at the ones with the mask. Bullshit. This pussy ass dictator is so scared they has to rely on voters to remain in power instead of his weaponized justice system.
Ruthless. Every single post.
All right, so that's what Joe Biden is tweeting about. Now, Michelle Obama? No?
Yeah, man. Let's check it out.
All right, so well, it looks like look at Michael.
whenweallvote.org. Get yourself registered to vote and then text
On
3
Juneteenth, we
friends
celebrate
to do
our
the same.
freedom, our resilience.
Do
and our
not
progress.
sit on the sidelines this year.
We're honoring all the
because
black
this
folks
is
that
a
came before
critical
us,
moment
helped
for all
build
of
our
us.
country with their
Get
bare
ready
hands.
to make your voice heard
Marched and fought
today.
to be whenweallvote.org. Let's see. June 3rd was there. I just wanted to say thank you for all the prayers, kind words, and love shown our family in the past few days. On social media, beautiful trivia has brought us to light. Oh, so her mama died.
Oh, look at that.
Mama died. Okay, I got one last thing. I just want to show one last thing. Also, Kamala Harris, she's got a pinned tweet. 4 hours ago, since Roe was overturned, reproductive freedom has won in every election where it was on the ballot. From Kansas to Ohio, the people of America have overwhelmingly voted in favor of freedom. Momentum is on our side. Freedom to kill the baby. She wants to kill the baby. That's what she wants to do. Just like Hillary. Hillary Clinton, she wants to kill the baby. She's going to kill the baby. Okay, I thought I'd close this, but I did not. I closed Kamala. My bad. Okay, one last thing, and you're going to like this, dude. To close, look at you fucking drunky McDrunkerson.
Oh, my. Got to get up in 4 hours.
Hey, man, it's a little past Joe Biden's bedtime, too. All right, so listen, the most famous UFO sightings in the world. I found this from, it was talking about sightings for World UFO Day, which is also known.
Yeah, July 2nd, right? As well.
When's your birthday?
June 24th.
Yeah.
Well, that's
okay. Oh, so is this the other one? All right, so
July 2nd is the American. I don't know why there's two.
Does that look really?
No,
that one looks real.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, look at that! Look at that alien spacecraft.
Yeah, these are.
Oh, look at! Oh my God!
We need some Chinese lanterns here to really sell.
I know, right?
What is that? What the hell is that?
15 spooky places. Oh, look at that! Would you look at that? Despite the scare, the incident provoked, it was subsequently. Also, each of these represents a different
historical event.
Yes. All right, hang on. There's some stuff in Canada. On February 20th, 2011, several people in Vancouver reported seeing an object hovering in the sky that emitted green and red lights.
I don't remember hearing about that.
In 2011. That's in India, South Africa, German. The most famous UFO sightings in the world. Does this extraterrestrial life exist? It's a mystery. All right, so let's see if we can find the South Africa, India, the Vancouver sighting. Here we go again. However, after reviewing the footage, experts concluded that the UFO was in fact a kite fitted with LED lights.
Sure.
That's the North Sea, the Captain William Schaffner incident in 1970. There we go again. Berwyn Range, Wells, there's one in Turkey. The Belgian wave, you've heard of that, of course.
Oh, yeah. There's tons.
The lights of Lubbock between August and September 1951. Okay, that's been a while ago. There it is again. However, the bizarre explanation was later recounted by the U.S. They concluded the lights had been caused by a plover, a small wading bird.
Oh, sure. Yeah, why not?
The Tehran incident in Iran. This is
you thought a UFO was lights or a bird?
Yeah, 76.
I don't know that one.
Sighting by Jimmy Carter. That was in 73. The U.S. press used the sighting in Carter to open up the debate about UFO sightings. Very good. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Here we go. The Roswell incident.
Of course, 1947, the July 2nd. There was actually two that crashed. They apparently collided.
Yeah, they were.
And Arnold, that's June 24th.
The lights of Rendlesham Forest. Those are those.
Rendlesham was a big one. Actually, the guy from Rendlesham, I forget his name at the moment, but he actually ended up getting, after numerous years of fighting with the government, he eventually ended up getting compensation. He sued the government because of health issues that he acquired from touching a UFO, and then because he was working for some black budget shit, they actually classified his health records and refused to release them, and it took him like 30 years, but he eventually got a settlement. In the settlement, like in the paper where it said, from interacting with an anomalous aerial vehicle.
Wow. Wow.
Yep. Some people think that's pretty hard disclosure, dog.
That's pretty
Me?
hard.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either, man. Does anybody know?
No.
So would you bang Joe Biden? Smash or pass?
Pass, big time pass, man. I mean, actually, look at where it's gotten. Look where it's gotten Joe, bro. Might be worth it.
Might be. Might be. Might not be. Hey, everybody, I think we're going to wrap it up since just read the description of the show if you want to know while we're wrapping up.
Past my bedtime.
The weed is strong with this one. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. It's been Under the Tree 420, brought to you by. You got that read?
I closed the tabs. I can pull them.
Son of a bitch.
I got him. No, I can't do it. I can't share the screen, remember?
Well, we don't need all that money anyway. Fuck it.
Not where we're at, man.
Not where we're at it, man.
Beautiful Guantanamo Bay.
Hey, yeah. Tune in next time and find out where you may be shipped to the next FEMA camp. Apparently they've got something in the works, man. Thanks to everybody that chimed in on the live chat. Follow us on Twitter Under the Tree 420. I'm Dallas One. That's Wesley Meat Suit. Mrs. Yawns tonight.
I'm sleepy.
I'm sleepy. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If we don't see you before it rains, piss on you. Under the tree, under the tree, under the tree, under the tree, under the tree.